ちゃやへんねんけど。マジかな、賞味それはありそう。ちょっとだんだんソファーの沈んでくだけ僕らはだんだんソファーに沈んでくだけ僕らは27だ。これ次から More than three-quarters of all emerging infectious diseases originate when microbes jump from wildlife to humans. In May, a court in Australia ruled that Facebook must make down specific posts that were considered hateful towards the country's Green Party leader. めっちゃ悪いな、これ。シャドーバンとかある？ないや。ちょっとなんか、全く見られない。なんでこんなゼロなの？ちょっと怖いけど。Animal experimentation does more harm than it does good. The suffering inflicted on animals by medical experience is so great, say the liberalist, that no consequences those experiments may produce can justify it. Most American children, however, are denied the freedom to think creatively, experiment, and be wrong in 10 ways, let alone 10,000s. Not all medical school students have what it takes to be a doctor. What it takes to be a doctor. Not all medical school students have what it takes to be a doctor. What it takes to be a doctor. マジで興味らしいな。International demand for black dinosaurs bone has seen the animal carriers relentlessly for decades in countries such as Namibia, Zambia, and South Africa. Getting the child back into the classroom on a regular basis breaks. Getting the child back into the classroom on a regular basis breaks a bicycle cycle and permits his will for independence to take over. Independence.自立か。インディペンデンスか。Getting the child back into the classroom on a regular basis breaks a bicycle cycle and permits his will for independence to take over. Take over しなきゃ。Take over 自立への意思が優位になる。Getting the child back into the classroom on a regular basis breaks a bicycle cycle and permits his will for independence 自立心 his will 意思の for independence 自立の意思が to take over 優越する優位になる。強制統治は Only if it were to be accompanied by ethnic only if it were to be accompanied by ethnic violence or severe economic collapse would it be life-threatening. Only if it were to be accompanied by ethnic violence or severe economic collapse, would it be life-threatening? Only if it were to be accompanied by ethnic violence or economic collapse, would it be life-threatening? 長く押したらライバル口を揃えて、ライバル口を揃えてまくれまくれ。実力を発揮しきる前に相手の方がバックれて暮らし、相手れてる、相手れてる前にUnder no circumstances are you to tell anyone about our agreement. Under no circumstances are you to tell anyone about our agreement. Are you to tell anyone about our agreement? Out of the tunnel, shoot the high-speed train. トンネルを抜けるとhigh-speed train shoot the out of tunnel. The high-speed tunnel shoot out of the tunnel だからほんまWhile hundreds of millions of people the world over wear contact lens, some people still prefer glasses. Among the advances of glasses over contact lens is that they are practically maintenance free. まだ一人もこうことあるよ。Less visible, but just as worrying, is the extent of the hidden hunger, of a shortage in vitamins and other essential nutrients, which affects tens of millions of adolescents. Less visible, but just as worrying, is the extent of the hidden hunger of shortage in vitamins and other essential nutrition, which affects tens of millions tens of millions of adolescents, which affect tens of millions of affects. おかしない人ではないとっての文字はHowever, Macaulay left open a window of opportunity for vernacular language, which in time could be substituted for the English language. However, Macaulay left open a window of opportunity for vernacular language, which in time could be substituted for the English language. However, Macaulay left open a window of opportunity for vernacular languages, which in turn could be substituted for the English language.何がなんか起こってるの？もう嫌やだって話に。Macaulay left open window of opportunity for vernacular language, which in turn could be substituted for the English language. The candies react with the cola, causing the formation of carbon dioxide bubbles, resulting in an eruption. The candies react with the cola, causing the formation of carbon dioxide bubbles, resulting in an eruption. The candies react with the cola, causing the formation of carbon dioxide bubbles, resulting in an eruption. As specular and colorful as the peacock is to look at, its tail has a more complex purpose. だけれども、as SV はほにゃら as X is ですが、as specular and colorful as the peacock is to look at. Its tail has more complex purpose. Contact lenses, as we know them today, are completely different from the first contact lenses. They were much larger and harder than their modern counterparts and could only be worn for a few hours at a time. 私の知っている。They were much larger and harder than their modern counterparts and could only be worn for a few hours at a time. 教科書にない、取ったらマジはいい。On this occasion, he could not call to her. On this occasion, he couldn't call to her, as he normally would in anything. In anything. どんな時もSociety church is so important that we be educated, that we must go to school. うんHistorians or societies who have no training in or experience of scientific research sometimes suggest that scientific truth is no more valid than artistic truth, and that to put it crudely, Albert Einstein's general theory of relativity might go out of fashion just as much of the painting done by Victorian artists later went out of fashion. The stock market is up over 30% in the last 12 months. That being said, there is no guarantee that stock prices will continue to rise. The stock market is up over 13% in the last 12 months. The being said, there is no guarantee that stock prices will continue to rise. Middle-aged and old people who live sedentary lives are up to 2.5 times more likely to die early, researchers said. Middle-aged and older people who live sedentary lives are up to 2.5 times more likely to die early, researchers said. Growing body of research suggests that social health is just as, if not more, important to overall well-being. A growing body of researchers suggests that social health is just as, if not more, important to overall well-being. A growing body of research suggests that social health is just as, if not more, important to overall well-being. Nothing is what it seems. Nothing is what it seems. Nothing is what it seems. What it seems. Technological companies from Silicon Valley to Beijing are betting everything on it. Venture capitalists are pouring billions into research and development, and startups are being credited on what seems like a daily basis. Luxembourg country has the highest per capita GDP in the world, followed by Iran, with Norway and Switzerland in a voucher that in the price. If she is lower, for example, she may work only in English in her office or in court, but speak French at home, with the result that her legal English is far better than her legal French, and her domestic French is far better than her domestic. Finally, compulsory voting can prevent extreme political policies from gaining power, since they can only do this when ordinary citizens are too lazy or fear to vote. Finally, compulsory voting can prevent extreme political patterns from gaining power. That's since they can only do this when originally citizens are too lazy or faithful to vote. Finally, compulsory voting that can prevent extreme political passives from gaining power, since they can only kill this when originally since are too lazy or frightful to vote. でも鏡よ鏡答えちゃって To the next to the 一番上で俺の名前でリビューだけで定着フェイス8で誰の学者さんもせないやるか、ちょっと入れてた。鏡よ鏡答えちゃった To the next to the 一番目